What's going on, everybody? Just kind of a quickie. I don't have a ton of time, but I had to change latches on my tour pack because the only complaint I got so far with the Advent Black tour pack is yeah, that latch that they put on them is just not very good. So we're gonna do about a, I don't know, 20-mile loop or so. I may have to adjust the docking hardware a little bit too. It's rattling a little bit. It's not bad rattling, but I did forget my phone too. But that's okay. I'll talk to y'all because why not? Sturgis is over. Those of you who went, I hope you had a good time. I hope you all made it back safe. If I can get this all figured out, I will probably be there next year. I got an aftermarket, Advent Black is aftermarket, so can't really call it aftermarket, but I got a third-party one, a latch that I found on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. Yeah, down there. Yeah, down in the description for it. And it's tight. It is tight, which is a good thing because you want your latch tight. You don't want it coming open when you hit a bump, and the next thing you know, the lid flies open, and yeah, that's not good. And that happened to me on Saturday when the latch decided it was going to. The screws that hold the latch on decided they were going to work their way loose. But yeah, Advent Black is actually sending me a new latch too. I don't know. We'll see if this one works good. We'll stay with this one. If not, we'll yeah, maybe find somebody who's got a black tour pack and wants the black hardware instead of the chrome, and just sell it to them for like $50 or something. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I think we'll take the scenic route. Well, we'll take the loopy route, and we're gonna end up at City Harley because why not? I don't have a ton of battery in this one because my dumb, you know what, didn't think to make sure that I had a fully charged battery. This one's got like, I think it said 30%, which means that's enough for like 20 minutes, I think. So hopefully by the time that I stop after about 20 minutes, one of the batteries will be fully charged, damn near fully charged. We got Popo doing something up here. I think you might be talking to that big truck because that big truck did something wrong, and that state pooper is taking his time telling him what he did, and probably going to give him a piece of paper from the state of Indiana. That might actually be a county mountie. Yeah, that is a county mountie. Yeah, you did something wrong there, driver. You did it wrong. That's not how you do it there, driver. I did get the Harley bottom liner, the top organizer. And then also I've got the side organizer coming. That'll be, there's another one. I wonder if they got them for not stopping. Doing a California roll, because you ain't in California. You can't do a California roll. I know the state ends in A, but it's not California. Speaking of firewood, I smell a fire that's probably got a pig on it. I smell a smoker going somewhere. That's the thing, is you miss smells. And sometimes they're good smells, and sometimes they're bad smells. What's a bad smell? Well, how about when the farmer just puts the bull crap on his farm, on his crop? Yeah, that's bad smell. Ooh, that smell! Can't you smell that smell? Beans and corn, that's what we got around here. Beans and corn. Stop by City for a minute. Just for a minute, see if they got anything new and cool in. When I did order those the stuff from Valpo the other day on Sunday, I did on the phone. When I stopped at City, I did order, or Valpo, I asked the parts guy there, Jeff, with one F. Jeff with one F. Verifying that he is an S&S distributor, and he is, which is cool, because as long as they're close to the price of like Revzilla or Dennis Kirk, I'll give them the business and let them make their whatever on it. Now, as for am I going to have, I got like 3 different shops that might do it. I got Valpo might do it. I got City that I might have do it. Speaking of 2, here's 2. Yeah, I might have City do it. I might have Valpo do it, or I might have Gearheads do it. I want to go over to Gearheads and talk to the guys and see. Talk to them first before I make a determination. It's an ABF bobtail, or as I like to call it, a billtail. Why you call it a billtail? Well, because Bob's an asshole and he owes me money. Because Bob's an asshole and he owes me money. Looks like it's still closed. I want to make sure it's staying closed, just normal first, and then we'll deal with, you know, not so much looking for bumps, but kind of looking for bumps, because I don't want to rack my back. Because I got to try to not get run over on Friday night, and then again Saturday morning. Saturday I'm at LaPorte for a JV game at Kiwanis Field. That's the one thing I will say is some of the football fields have really cool names on them, but others are just kind of whatever. Some of the examples I'll give you is you know, like Andrain is Father Eckert Stadium, which, okay, whatever. Bishop Noel really doesn't have a fancy name. Calumet doesn't have a name. Portage is affectionately called the Warpath because they're the Indians. Demery Stadium at Maryville is referred to as the Jolly Roger because it's named after Roger Demery, and the Jolly Roger being the pirate flag. Lake Central, I believe, is the burial ground. They're the Indians as well. Crown Point, I don't think has a name. Hobart is the Brickyard because they're the Brickies. I do miss the old Bricky Bowl, though. That was a cool place to do a game. The only bad thing about it, though, is if it rained hard, that field would at the very least be soft, if not be underwater, because there was a creek that ran right past the, well, that stadium ran east-west, so right past the east end zone there was a creek that ran, and yeah, it would flood the stadium every now and then. What else we got? Wheeler doesn't really have a name. River Forest doesn't really have a name. Calumet doesn't. Crown Point doesn't. Michigan City plays at Ames Field. LaPorte plays at Kiwanis Field. I don't know if KV's gotten a name for their new stadium yet, because they just opened that last year. Who else in the area we got? Valpo, I think, is just Viking Stadium. Chesterton, I don't know if they have a name or not. I haven't done a ton of games there. And I'm trying to think the GSS. I went through the Duneland. Now the GSSC I don't think really has any cool names at all. Lake Station doesn't have a name. Whiting, what is there? I don't know if Whiting has a name or not. It's a neat field, but I don't know if they got a name or not. Who else? Let's try the NCC. Griffith is the Boneyard, which is kind of a weird one, but whatever. With them being the Panthers, it's kind of a weird one, but, you know, hey, whatever. Do I have my... Yeah, I did have my tenant down. I wasn't sure. Griffith is the Boneyard. Lowell is the Inferno, because they're the Red Devils. The Devils! The Devils! You gotta be the Devils! Yeah, I don't know what... If Hanover Central's going to give their new stadium a name, because that'll be ready. I think they said for week 3. That they were supposed to be home for their scrimmage. They had to move that. I think they were supposed to be home for their week 1 game, and both of them got moved down the road because their stadium's not ready. Yeah, I think that's most of the schools I went through. Hobart, Lowell, KV I don't think has one, and Drain is Eckert. Who else? Who am I missing? Lowell, no, not Griffith. Griffith is in the other conference now. Andrean, Hobart, Lowell, KV, Munster, I don't think they have a name, and Highland. I'm just glad this Torpec situation looks like it's going to work. If AB did send me new hinges, I'd probably replace that front one for damn sure. They should be in, I think, Friday. And even a guy in the service bar said, I've heard good stuff about, good things about their stuff. I said, I have no complaints about the stuff. It's just, they didn't use any damn Loctite in anything. Speaking of Loctite, I think I'm going to have to at some point do the top part. When I get home, I might grab the thing and just tighten the top down real quick. I'm not going to mess with the bottom because the bottom feels like it's pretty good. And then this weekend we will pull those out and put some Loctite in them and go from there. But it's possible that with the tour pack to hold my CPAP and my computer stuff, I might not even need the side. I mean, I'll probably use it because it'll be nice to have for like a water bottle and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be nice to have because of the water bottle and whatnot, but other than that, I really won't need the stun gun. I was hoping this weekend to make a little trip somewhere, and I don't know if that's going to happen now because unfortunately they're calling for rain Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. So it might be one of those where after my football game I check the weather and maybe go out for a couple hours. But I doubt it'll be a true overnight thingy. But who knows? Maybe the rain will miss us. Wouldn't be the first time it looked like it's gonna rain and only to find out that it didn't. But anyway, I'm about home, so until next time, y'all be safe. You keep that shiny side up, that greasy side down. We will catch you hopefully tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, then hopefully Saturday. Later, y'all. Whoosh! Doom, 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 doom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. At and black. Stickers. More stickers. I wonder if AB got back to me because I did ask them about whether or not the light bar would work on their on a soft tail on their tour pack, but we'll see what they say. I might put one on. I don't know. Actually hear my horn, I'm surprised. But they're so lame. I gotta get an air horn or something more. That was supposed to be the Tim the Tool Man grunt. Some of you right now don't know what I'm talking about. Because some of y'all weren't, late, preteen to teenagers in the 90s when